Hi, welcome to the Standard 2A webpage for instructional programs for Leeward's self-evaluation study. This video is to help you complete the tasks that you've been assigned for Standard 2A, and on behalf of your subcommittee co-chairs, Susan Wood and Jeff Judd, we would definitely like to thank you for your time and effort in helping us complete this self-evaluation process. To make it as clear and easy on you as possible, we've provided some step-by-step instructions with a timeline, and don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or concern regarding your standard assignment at any time during this process. So the first thing we want you to do is complete the following steps by Friday, February 18th, 2011. And you're doing step 1 now by clicking on the link to watch the video. And then you'll be looking at the assignments below to find what task you're asked to do and who you will be working with. So if you scroll down there, you'll see for Standard 2A, 1A, these three folks have been asked to do that standard. For Standard 2A and 1B, these folks, and so on. And you'll notice that some folks have more standards. And what we tried to do was look at how in-depth those standards are and how complicated the answers were, and tried to give more complicated ones to more people, and the less complicated ones to less people or more often. So please don't feel that we try to gang up on one particular group. We definitely tried our best to make sure it was spread out evenly. So to get started on what task you're asked to do, you would go to the right and click on Task to Complete for that particular standard you've been assigned to. The idea here is that we didn't want you to just sort of not know what to answer, so we looked at other standards from other colleges, their answers, and found out what were some of the common tasks that they were asked to do. So if we take a look at this particular standard, and I'm going to make it a little bigger so we can see it, is that we have up here listed the actual overall standard and then the specific standard that you're asked to answer. Notice that just based on this standard, it's very difficult to know exactly what they want. So based on the answers of past evaluations from other colleges, there is 4 tasks that they're asking you to do. So for example, identify the type of instructional programs offered by the college. You would want to look at what Leeward has or offers instructional programs. You would then answer that question. Then in this column here, you would answer where did you get that answer in your evidence and resources. And then if the answer isn't complete, what action plans do you need to improve, or does Leeward need to improve, if any? If they're fine, then you would just say, or leave it blank, or saying there is no improvement needed. And so you do that for each of the 4, and that would be it. To make sure that you have, excuse me, let me find it, there we go, that you have a clear understanding of how folks in the past have answered it, and other colleges, you would click on Example Answers, and another Word document would come up. There we go. Please let us know if you're having trouble opening these documents. They should all be in the recent Word. And let me make that bigger. There we go. And so we'll see on the left, there's the first task, identify the type of instructional programs. Here's how Leeward answered theirs from the 2006 self-study. Here's how Citrus College answered it. And here's how Santa Rosa answered it. And you can click on these blue portions for the link directly to their self-evaluation study. And then you scroll down, you'll see that there's varying lengths of answers. It really depends on what the college and who was writing it up. So as you go through, you'll notice also that Leeward has quite lengthy answers in some of them. And this is because in 2006, Leeward did themes, which sometimes meant a redundancy of answers. So sometimes you'll see him say the same thing over and over again. So hopefully this will give you some guidelines of how to answer your particular task or assignment. Then, after you have reviewed your assignment and you've reviewed your example answers to get a better feel for them, go ahead and contact your fellow committee members and discuss and clarify each of the assignment tasks to make sure it's very clear in your head what to do, and to look for where you would get the evidence and information. So you can click on this link for Leeward's 2010 self-evaluation. Actually, I think it should be 2012 self-evaluation, sorry. And then determine how you plan to gather that information for each task, who's going to write up for the answer for each task, and then when you're ready to write up an answer, download the task to complete Word document and fill it in for each appropriate column, and include any notes, any problems, any questions you have about the task, and then send that via attachment to Jeff Judd by Friday to 1811. And then you will receive feedback in about 2 weeks from Susan and Jeff through email attachment, and then you'll make any changes or updates to the assignment answers, and then you will sign in the second draft via Word document the same way you did the first time by hopefully Friday, April 1st, 2011. And then you will have completed your task for your assignment, and everything will be good, and there will be celebrations all around. Thanks for listening. See ya.